A very good day to everyone, I'm Alvina Yap. Now you may be wondering, why am I dressed up like this? That's because I'm going to talk about how time traveling is real today. But before I start off, I would like to know about what do you think? What are the first 3 things that came to your mind when I first mentioned time traveling? Is it mostly about movies, Happy Death Day, Star Trek, Planet of the Apes, or is it time machines that can bring you a few hundred years back? Now, time traveling is indeed real, but not the kind that can let you repeat what you've done in the past or requires a time machine. Today, I'm going to share with you a few theories to prove time traveling to be true, along with a real-life story. Did you know that there is a physics theory called special relativity? Special relativity is a scientific theory about the relationship between space and time. Special relativity shows that moving clocks run slowly. For example, the clocks in airplanes will click at different rates from the clocks on the ground. One of the implications of Albert Einstein's special relativity is that time moves relatively to an observer. The object in motion will experience time dilation. This means that when the object is moving very fast, it will experience time more slowly than when it is at rest. When astronaut Scott Kelly spent nearly a year aboard the International Space Station, he was moving much faster than his twin brother Mark Kelly, who spent the year on the planet's surface. In fact, Scott Kelly aged a little faster than Mark Kelly due to time dilation. According to the movie Planet of the Apes, the astronaut is able to travel from the distant future due to the effects of time dilation as well. Thus, time traveling could be real as it can be explained by the theory of special relativity and time dilation. Now, I don't want to bore you by explaining a bunch of theories at once. Let me tell you an interesting story about time traveling. In 1901, there is 2 English women named Anne Monterey and Eleanor Jourdain. They took a vacation to France and they visited the Palace of Versailles. They claim to have saw some odd occurrences when they are visiting what's known as the Petit Trianon. They claim to saw some people wearing anachronistic clothing, heard mysterious voices, and even saw some buildings and other structures that had not existed since the late 1700s. They even claimed that they caught a sight of Marie Antoinette herself drawing in a sketchbook. Now, the Petit Trianon they visited is actually a little chateau that Louis XVI gave to Marie Antoinette as a private space for her to hang out and relax. They claim to have fallen into a time slip and traveled more than 100 years back. Now, do you think that they actually traveled back in time? Who knows, maybe I came from the past as well. Now, back to the theories. The second theory that can prove time traveling to be real is the wormhole theory. The wormhole theory is also a solution to the Albert Einstein's theory of special relativity. Now, the wormhole consists of 2 mouths with a throat connecting the 2. It connects 2 distant points from space or time. Some scientists had discovered that if one of the mouths of the wormhole is moved in a specific manner, time travel may be possible. However, the wormhole is not like a time machine. It's more like a shortcut that can bring something further away more closer. But in theory, the wormhole can act as a time machine as well. Now, let's move on to movies and novels about time traveling. In 1881, the novel named The Clock That Went Backward is published. It introduces a clock that can bring people back in time. It's also the first story to use time machine for time traveling. In 2007, there's a novel called The Accidental Time Machine. It tells a story about an assistant researcher at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology who created a forward-traveling time machine by accident. In 1968, the movie Planet of the Apes was released. It tells the story about the astronaut who traveled from the distant future due to the effects of time dilation. Now, another classical time-traveling movie is Jumanji. After being trapped in the Jumanji board game for 26 years, the character named Alan is being transported back to his child body. Now, based on all these theories and real-life stories, movies and novels I mentioned, we can conclude that time traveling is indeed real, just not how we thought it might be. However, with all these theories mentioned, time traveling back for a longer time period may be possible. What do you think? That's all from me. Thank you for your valuable time.